Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 12th of January 2026. I'm looking at Bubble Bobble Remastered on the Commodore 64. And if you've ever played the original Commodore 64 Bubble Bobble, then you know what atrocity that was. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good either. This attempts to attempts to fix all that, and should have a bit more of an authentic arcade experience from our Commodore 64s, which is great. So there we are. That's the premise. And we're going to have a look at this today, kicking off the week quite nicely, actually. So you can see that everything here is redone rather faithfully. I like a faithful conversion. This is actually very nicely done. So yeah, the aim of the game, well, the aim of the game, the aim of the project was to get Bubble Bobble a little bit more to the liking of the arcade version, including power-ups and everything else that comes with it. You can see that we've got all the drops and things that we didn't get before, which is nice. I don't remember them being that quick to burst out of their bubbles, but that could just be me. I thought they had a little bit more longer in their bubbles before they decided to get angry and escape. Anyway, I hope you're all well and that the week has begun well for you on this Monday. This is nice. I like this, actually. It's very, very good. I like this, and I don't mean to sound surprised, but I'm surprised. There we are. So you can see that we have got so many different things. I think before we had generic things to eat, like bananas and cherries and whatnot. But now we've got like the huge slices of cake and things like that that actually fall down when you get a good score, which is cool. I like that a lot. So let's look at the UI very quickly, see what you can see what I can see, and we'll see what we can see together. Yes. So we got in the right hand panel, you can see that we've got our 1-up, which is us, in the green. And yes, you can have multiple players on this game, so it's a 2-player simultaneous cooperative game, as we like to say. And you can see that player 2's bubbles and lives and everything else are underneath. So you can plug in a second joystick or use a keyboard, and you can have a 2-player game of Bubble Bobble Remastered. Huzzah! Underneath that, you've got your top score, and underneath that, you've got how many credits you've got left. I think 9 is quite generous. The game does get significantly harder later on, but we're going to get through as much as we can in the time that we've got. So there we go. Anyway, oh dear. And there I've lost my first life. And on the left-hand panel, you can see that we have... Oh, hello. I don't think that happened in the original. The right panel, top of the right-hand... top left, you can see what level we're on, which is level 5. Underneath that, you've got how many letters we've got towards the word extend, which will give us an extra life. And then in the top there, you can see how many notes... No, that's the timer. We need to collect all the notes in that... within that allotted time, and then we get some extra lives, I think, which is also very nice. Love the animations as well. Animations are really nice. So we've got the idle animation now, the little tail wagging away, which is very lovely. So that's nice to see. A lot of attention to detail, which is again a nice thing to see. Now, if I get this umbrella, that should warp us a few levels. There we go. I'm not sure that was in the original either. So there's been a lot of improvements made from the original release of Bubble Bobble. Graphically, it's absolutely brilliant. Love this. Very arcade. Very close to the arcade. Indeed. And I think the author's working on a official, unofficial sequel to this as well. Bubble Bobble: The Lost Caves, which I think is just being polished now. So that should be available soon for your Commodore 64s. And I shall certainly be looking at it when I get the chance to. So, all in all, this is a very, very good conversion, and this is what I would have said that we should have had back in the day when we didn't. We got a version which wasn't anywhere near as good as this. Also, we do get Baron von Bubber or Blubber, one of the two. I think it's Blubber actually. Baron von Blubber. There he is in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. His mission, and his only mission, is to kill us. but we have cleared the screen before he even got that far, so that's good. But nice to see the inclusion of him. I think he was in the original as well, and he's still a bastard. So there you go. So yeah, clear the screen before he appears, otherwise he'll chase you round like a psychotic madman. Yes, he will. So here we are. Love this game, and I've always liked this game, and I've always liked it. My first experience of this was on the ZX Spectrum, and loved it then, and I still love balls, and I still love it today, and it's great. I don't know if you've seen the Amiga version called Tiny Bobble, but that is an arcade perfect on the Amiga, so it's nice to see that the C64's caught up a little bit there as well, which is nice. It's very nice indeed. You can jump on the bubbles as well by holding down the fire button, or the jump button, because this is a 2-button game. Yes, you can blow bubbles with one button, and you can jump with the other, which is quite nice too. So some nice additions to the game. So there. If you enjoy Bubble Bobble, you will enjoy this game. And if you like, if you wanted Bubble Bobble on the C64 as close as, damn it, the arcade, then you will enjoy this one. Oh, piss. Anyway, concentration is the key, and concentration and me don't go hand in hand. So there we go. But there, it's good fun, and that's the important thing about Bubble Bobble. It is a fun game, and when you've got 2 players, it's even more fun. So if you've got friends coming over, plug in a second joystick and get the fun run with Bubble Bobble. So the controls are nice and simple. It's left and right, and then you've got fire bubbles, and then you've got jump. And that is all you need to have a great gaming experience. And they are very nice as well, the controls. They work very nicely. They're responsive. There's no input lag, which is nice. So we get the full immersion of the game as well, which is great. Now you'll see I can't get back down the bottom of the screen, so I'm going to have to burst some of these water bubbles and get down the bottom. Oh, it's put me straight back at the top of the screen again. And here comes Baron von Blubber again, but right on the top of the sodding screen this time. And he's going to move around periodically to come and try and kill me. There he is. He's down there now. Let's see if we can get up here and get rid of the pesky bugger. Oh, I thought we might get away with that and not get hit by him because we were on the jet stream. But never mind. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, now we're going to get over there. That guy's going to bloody break free, isn't he? Anyway. Oh, there we go. We got him. That was a nice little touch. So the water bubbles, fire bubbles, and lightning bubbles are all intact here as well, which is nice. We have a pretty solid arcade conversion here, everybody, which is really lovely. Talking of which, the sound quality as well. You've got a really, really good Bubble Bobble theme tune going through this, and also, you've got sound effects as well, which is great. Now I need to... Do I need to push fire? Let me see. There we go. Oh, I'm back in the game. And there we go. I've used one of the credits. So you can... do not despair if you lose all your lives, for you can continue. Oh yes. But only 9 times. So be careful. Those are precious. But yes, the music's great. Really, really like the music. Very close to the arcade. And which is what you'd expect anyway, really. The C64 was pretty damn good at music with the SID chip and all that. So it's nice to see that that's been utilised as well. So that's nice. So, yeah. The power-ups aren't quite as ready... Oh, dear God. I'm not doing very well, am I? The power-ups aren't quite as readily available as I remember them being. I used to get quite a lot of bubble gum and speed shoes and stuff like that quite frequently, but if that's by design, then fair enough. So there we are. Playability of the game is absolutely on the money here. If you've played Bubble Bobble on the arcade or the Amiga or anything like that, then you'll know what to expect. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the quality of this. Obviously, you know, the difference is that these days people can unlock the power of the machines. We didn't really have a clue back in the day that they're even halfway capable of doing things like this. So the games that are coming out these days are making full use of the hardware, and the limitations aren't there anymore, which is nice. Well, they're there, but there's tricks and things that people are getting around and being able to utilise to get the best out of the machines. which is fantastic. So we're getting a much better. I mean, look at Outrun on the Amiga. Yes, you needed the arcade ROMs for it, but it was still on the Amiga, a beefed up Amiga at that, but it was still Outrun, and by God, how bloody fun is that? Anyway, replay value. Absolutely love the replay value of Bubble Bobble. It's one of those games where you can sit down, have a good game of it, put it away, and then, or you can have 10 minutes on it, you can have 2 hours on it. It doesn't really matter. There's no time limit for this sort of game. So if you're tight on time and you just want to have a quick blast, then Bubble Bobble is the one for you. And if you've got some time to kill and you fancy getting yourself up the top of the league or the level ladder, I don't know if this has got the alternate endings in it. That's one thing maybe the developer can pop on and tell me. Whether it's got the fake endings and all that jazz as well, because you have to play through it a few times on the arcade to get the proper endings. So there you are. Anyway, tomorrow I shall be bringing you Settlers 2 on the Amiga. Oh yes, I've been waiting a long time for this. So yeah, if you're a fan of the original Settlers on the Amiga, then tune in tomorrow. I will be bringing you Settlers 2, and yes, I'm very much looking forward to bringing that one to the channel. I've been looking forward to that for a long time, as you probably already know. And we'll see what it's all about. But until next time, my friends, you keep it retro, and as usual, well, it's bye for now. Bye-bye!
Welcome stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, we're reliving the past, high scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond, in this pixel paradise we'll always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow, in the Retro Gaming Club. Let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side by side, power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins, in this timeless adventure we're waiting to join. Crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night, from pixels to dreams we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite, in this retro wonderland everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the